journeyman heavy miner's helmet. Oh my god. Armor? The armor on this is almost 400. This is awesome. Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all is going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today, what we're going to be doing is actually building a case, or a cage. A case? A cage here for the Quetzal. Now in the last video, we tamed this thing up, and it was quite a process, so I don't want to go through that again anytime soon, at least not without another Quetzal to tame it with. So anyway, we want to protect this thing. So what I'm going to do is actually build a huge metal structure. I've been saving up for a, what's it called? A behemoth, like a metal behemoth gate. And I have never built one of these, and holy crap, are they freaking expensive. Now, I added a few more storage bins in here, so that one kind of gets stuck in the door. I might have to remove it. But anyway, I've got a ton of metal going here, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing for the whole video, is just cooking up tons and tons of metal. So anyway, in here we've got the behemoth gate, and it takes 2100 metal. Now the door for it takes 1500. So as a total, 3600 metal just to build a gate. That's crazy. Now this is the only one that the Quetzal will fit through, so I just want to add this onto the building, and we'll kind of go from there. So we're gonna have to build a whole other area with foundations and ceilings made of metal as well. So I'm gonna need probably at least 6,000 to 7,000 metal total. Now that's gonna take quite a while. So these furnaces are gonna be going non-stop for like a day, because it takes quite a while for these to actually cook up like mass amounts of metal. Now I do need an industrial forge, but I have nowhere to put it right now. So hopefully this building that we build now will also be like the home of the industrial forge when we eventually get that, because I just have no space to place it, and I'm not going to just throw it outside, because those things are really expensive and I don't want that to get destroyed by someone. But anyway, what we're going to do in the meantime as the metal cooks up, so basically I'll be doing some building, and then we'll go do something, and then we'll do some more building, because the metal is just going to take forever. But anyway, we're going to go into the swamp cave. We're going to check that out, because you can actually get a ton of experience and loot from it. But what I'm after is a lot of cementing paste, because we're going to need a ton for all the walls and stuff. So I'm not going to be able to make it very far into the cave with this frog, but we'll definitely be able to get a lot of cementing paste from the Meganer in there. But anyway, we might actually head to single player, because I know on my single player map, nothing spawns in the cave. So we might use that one to kind of test out and see what all the loot looks like, because you can get some freaking good loot in here. But I've been looking for like a high level frog. I just can't find one. So I'm going to get all situated here, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to have to use some of our metal, unfortunately. Now, you actually need 3 pieces of scuba gear and 2 pieces of ghillie. That protects you from the heat and from like the gas and stuff that's in the swamp cave. You definitely need to have this stuff, because otherwise you just die over time and you can't make it very far at all. So what I'm going to be using is the scuba tank, the... What else we got over here? One second, let me grab some more. Did I not have a ghillie? I better take that off before I use it. Shoot, I don't think I have a ghillie mask is the problem. I'm gonna have to actually wear the scuba mask. Dang, I hate having to wear the scuba mask, but whatever, we'll deal with it. I don't feel like making a ghillie mask. Now, you can either choose between the ghillie or the scuba, and I really hate the scuba one just because it looks, it just blocks your vision. And I get it, it looks pretty cool at first, but once you've been staring at it for like an hour, it really starts to get annoying that your vision is obstructed. But anyway, we'll wear this, we'll do this setup to make it through the cave. We're only going to be going as far in as, I don't know, maybe get like 1,000 or 2,000 cementing paste or so. Like I said, we'll check out the drops and stuff in single player, at least until I get a better frog. So once I get a better frog, we'll definitely take a look in the future at all the loot on this one and take advantage of that. But anyway, we're gonna take this poor little guy out. He's only level 97, and we'll see how far we can make it into the cave before he either dies or we get as much cementing paste as we're gonna need. Oh my god, I've stocked up on stuff. At least I've got 3 spears. I brought 1 flaming arrow. I don't know why. Maybe just to scare stuff away or something. Well, the way is shut, as you can see. Swamp cave entrance is a little bit different. Someone put a metal gate in front of it. So can't go into that at the moment. I'm gonna find out what's going on with this. Hopefully we can find a way to get in and use this cave. Hopefully. But anyway, let's head back to base and put up these this gate at least. Okay, so that was unfortunate. Someone must have just blocked it off. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'll figure it out. We might have to like blow it up at some point, or we'll just kind of, I don't know. We'll see what's going on with it. Anyway, I've got a decent amount of cementing paste for now, and after we get this gate going, because we're gonna need a ton more metal cooking up, I'll probably make like 3 or 4 metal trips, and then we'll head and I'll check out the loot drops in single player actually. So we'll actually switch over to single player just to see what the loot drops look like, and then we'll come back while we're waiting for like the metal to cook up. So anyway, what we've got here is everything we should need to build this gate. Like I said, I've never built one of these, but holy crap, the amount of resources it takes. Oh, we need a little bit more polymer. Do you got polymer? Oh, yes. Yes. Perfect. Because I went out and got some penguins, but it wasn't quite enough. So let's toss all this in here. And this is probably only like a third of the metal that we're actually going to need for everything else as well, because we need foundations to fill up this. Now, this thing is really tall, I think. Like, we're going to probably have to start building up to actually make use of all the space that this thing's gonna take up. So let's see here. We can build that. Yes. All right, we've got enough. Let's do this. I've been saving up this metal for probably a day and a half, so it's really nice to actually get this finally set up. I hope I place it correctly, because I'm not gonna want to demolish this thing. Let me toss these in here, or that in there for now, because what we got to do first is actually throw these in here as well. We got to get some foundations going, because we're going to want to put this on foundations, or at least attached to the building, so I want to make sure it's all lined up. So let's toss these in here, and let's make up these foundations. What the? 2? Why is there only 2 in that one? Okay, I must have emptied it already. Alright, so we'll just keep making these foundations, I suppose. Now, this video should also be coming out right before New Year's. It kind of takes a few days to make the videos, so right now I'm filming on the 28th, so I think it'll probably be coming out on the 30th here, just because I've got to do a lot of gathering still as, you know, time goes by. But anyway, Happy New Year's to all of you. Hopefully 2016 went decently well. I mean, I know it was a pretty crazy year for a lot of people, but I've been talking to a lot of people from different countries and stuff, because that's the awesome thing about ARK, is that they're like people from everywhere playing, and it turns out everyone seems to celebrate New Year's, I think because we're forced to. 2017's coming regardless of whether we want to or wanted to or not. So anyway, Happy New Year's. Hope you all celebrate it in whatever way you find fun. I mean, I guess I'm gonna be working because, you know, I bartend, so New Year's is pretty busy time of the year. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll probably be just, you know, playing some ARK. Maybe drink like a nice fancy drink or something. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, let's take these out. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. I'm not sure if this will be enough for like going across. Is a metal behemoth gate more than 7 foundations wide? Well, I guess we're about to find out, so let's see here. Now, I locked it up in the vault because this is like my most precious item right now. It's made of, what was it, like, I forget how much metal. A lot of metal. I don't want to know how much metal it was. So anyway, that thing was really costly, probably my most expensive piece of equipment, so we don't want anybody to steal that. Okay, so is 7 across gonna be enough? Sorry it's dark, by the way. I don't have any lighting out here. We'll have to move some lights out to this area. So let's see here. Oh man, this is not gonna be fun. I hate lining up this stuff. This super expensive stuff that you can't like pick back up. Oh man. It's right there. Like, I'm not sure if I should place it on the foundations or off, but I'd like to place it on the foundations because it'd be more convenient. It just, everything would line up better. But the problem is the foundations only have 15,000 health, and the gate is going to have, I think, 20,000 health. So someone would be able to break the foundations to break the gate, I think. But it's only a 5,000 health difference, so really the only reason I want this is to be able to, you know, get the Quetzal in and out. So I think we'll go right here. That looks like a decent spot. I hope. Oh my gosh, that is so tall. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw, like, I'm gonna line up a building along with this, like the normal building, and then we'll probably just have to start expanding up as we go so that we can actually utilize the full part of this gate. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think that'll do. I think that should be all right. It's lined up pretty decently. Okay, so anyway, I do want to head over to that to the single player map that I've got. I've got a decent frog on that, and like I said, there aren't any like bad things in the cave anyway. So let's go see what the loot drops are like, at least until we get a good high level frog on this server. I don't want to risk trying to get all those here. But I mean, we got to do something while we wait for metal to cook, because we're gonna need a lot. Alright, so here we are. I'm all outfitted here, and it's a lot easier for me to just see what all the loot drops are like in here without there being all the stuff around. Now, when this cave first came out, you actually couldn't get any dinosaurs in here except dimorphs, and I remember doing this with dimorphs and pteranodons because you could actually squeeze the pteranodons in and use those too. So now it's really nice that you can actually use a frog and take advantage of this cave because there's a lot of good stuff in here. So there should be a loot drop right over here. We'll go to this one first. So we're just going to check out what all these are like because I'm pretty sure they're like the deep sea loot crates as well. Okay, so a ramshackle pike blueprint. That's awesome. Okay. Good start. Let's see what else we got in here. Now, I found some really good stuff in the past, but I think they've actually made it a little bit better since the initial release. We might as well get the XP on the frog. Tapajara. Okay. So if you gather like the, or you like get the explorer notes with the, like with whatever you're riding, they get the double experience. So, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, almost got stuck. Okay, let's go the other direction. Alright, here we go. What is this? Ramshackle parasaur? Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Never know when you could use one of those, you know? Okay, so there's one up here. Oh, we made it. Nice. Actually, here's some stuff in here. There might actually be some stuff in one of these chambers. Oh my god. 171% weapon damage? This is a really good blueprint, actually. Well, really good journeyman blueprint. But that's awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, so there was actually a bunch of stuff in this chamber. So I get to kill some of it, get that double XP. The first time you come through here and you kill all the Mega Neuron stuff and get this double XP, oh my gosh, you're gonna get so much. Anyway, what's in this one? A GPS? Blueprint? I've never seen a GPS blueprint, but not a good drop. There's actually another one right over here too. So they're like, I think there's like 11 loot drops in this cave actually. Journeyman flak? Nice. Wow, not bad at all. Okay, let's continuing along. Alright, what do we got in you? I think some of these have actually been respawning. I've been in here so long. Carno saddle. Blueprint. That's actually really good. Journeyman heavy miner's helmet. Oh my god. Armor? The armor on this is almost 400. This is awesome. That's actually a really good drop. These are awesome. Okay, so finally, this isn't a cool drop. They should throw like, you should get like a piece of equipment inside of this container. That would be cool. So let's grab this. The artifact of the Mune is actually pretty cool looking. So I'm gonna grab that. That instantly come back? Go away. But anyway, those are some really awesome drops actually. So let's head back. We should have a bunch of metal cooked up now and we can start doing some building. Okay, so it was good to take a little detour, let this metal cook up. But anyway, we're back at it. We've got 33 foundations, not bad. So this should be probably all we need to actually get this, or the base of this building all set. So let's see. No, open, please. Alright, so I threw down a few over here. I was trying to play around with this area. Unfortunately, I can't frickin' put anything right here. Like, because of the way that the gate's placed, I can't put anything there. You can't crawl through it though. It kind of acts like the gate's foundation or post is right there, so you can see through it, and it's gonna annoy me. I probably will just fill it in with something, like maybe I'll put like a what are they? A feeding trough. I think I'll put a feeding trough in that spot, but nobody can get in, so that's not too big of a problem. Okay, so we'll do that. That's how big we'll lay down our foundation for this. Yeah, this will be perfect. Maybe one more. Okay. What? Stop. I hope we have enough now. Jeez. Okay, we'll just do this row. Because, yeah, I didn't think that was going to be quite enough. There, and we've got a couple left over. So, we've got this all set. Now we're going to make, or we got to make enough walls to actually fill up this 4 high to start out with. And of course, we're going to need ceilings as well. Oh man, this is going to take so much. But that's alright. This is going to be so worth it because we're actually going to have a place to park the Quetz and actually utilize our beaver and Doedicurus more, because right now it's just kind of, it's hard to get them in and out and use them in a quick fashion. So now it'll be a lot easier for me to just park them in there and just fly them in and out with the Quetz and unload them and whatnot. So that'll be nice. I'm gonna keep cooking this up, or let me see how many walls can we make. 2. Not quite enough. Okay, I'll let these cook up for a little longer. Actually, we'll head out to the swamp cave on this server. I actually found out that it's blocked for a reason, so I was able to get the pin code to that. So we're gonna head into that and grab some cementing paste here. Okay, so I've been fighting my way through here. Sorry about the stupid scuba glasses. I hate wearing these things, but these scorpions just take forever. Like my frog isn't like, I guess his health is pretty low right now, but his health hasn't been too bad. Like the big problem is the topor, and like the scorpions get knocked back pretty easily from the tongue. So get away from me. It's pretty easy just to take them on one by one. I cleared out like a swarm of like I don't even know, maybe 50 Meganura or something. So that's why my health's so low at the moment. Like as you can see, he's not even really hitting me. We're gaining levels like crazy though too. So we've got tons of cementing paste. This is actually going to be a really good way to get chitin and that kind of stuff too. So I can't make it in too far. I've made it like, oh god, he's back. Go away, leave me alone. I made it to like the middle of the second chamber or so. So I haven't found anything good, not anything notable at least. So I'm gonna make my way back out of here. I've pretty much done all I can take. I'm just gonna hop past these guys. Let go of me. Stop. I don't even feel like spending my time. Like I could kill them. I could just, you know, kite them back and forth and kill them with a frog, but you just really need a high melee damage frog, and this one is not it. So I'm gonna head back out of here. I've been kind of going through the whole place, kind of getting all the Meganura, because that's what really gives you all the good cementing paste and stuff. And we should be set to build like, we gotta build like 50 walls or something crazy. Oh man, the amount of metal that I've been gathering is ridiculous. What is this guy doing up here? Are you lost? Hey, he seems to be a little stuck. Hey, let me help you out here. Are you okay? Oh, I don't have anything to knock it out. Wouldn't mind having another one of these. Can I just like knock it out with my fists? Oh no, let's just punch him off. Go, you know what? Be free. Get out of here. Go on. Go on. Go die to a saber or something. Look at him go. How majestic. How the heck did he get up here? But anyway, this is probably the 3rd time I've cleared this entire mountain of metal. I think we're about empty now as well. So the Quetzal has come in handy. Oh, he's actually full. Crap. I actually grabbed too much. Shoot. Am I going to be able to fly with this? Dang it. I don't want to waste any of it. You know what? I think I'll just leave the Anki up here. I'll stock them up. I don't think anything's going to attack. If anything, it would be an Argent, and that would take forever. I think we can quick zoom down the mountain. Okay, I'm going to fill them up. Oh, man, this stinks. I hate when I grab too much metal. Whew, someone just picked me, but I got away with a parachute. I was actually on my Quetz and was able to get back to it, but I'm taking a look around here. I don't know where it came from. I'm trying to see if they were around the base or if they're coming back. If I can find this person, I'm going to pick them. Sorry, it's nighttime, but, you know, you can't really choose when people do that. I think people normally do it at night because you can see pretty easily where someone is by torchlight if you're using a torch. So I try to use my torch as little as possible during the night because otherwise people can find you. So I'm going to see if I can find where this guy flew off to, and I might be able to grab him. So I could not find that person anywhere. He didn't come back, and I just couldn't find him flying around. I think after I, like, evaded his pick, he just gave up and probably went on to someone easier. So anyway, that wasn't too bad. Didn't lose anything or anything like that. So let's toss all these up. Now, I want to get these 4 high, same as the other building, and now this will just be a whole nother area on the base. I'll be able to actually move some of these other dinosaurs out of my base because they're just such, I don't know, it's such bad clutter. Okay. Perfect. Yes, this will fit the Quetzal just fine. And I'll probably be able to move like all of my birds into here, so I won't have to worry about them all getting tangled up in there when I need to actually use them. So yeah, this should be perfect. Now let's toss all these other ones up here. But first, close the door. Close it. Okay, let's see how many more we have. I had a lot more crafting up. Might as well just take them all. 31. Cool. Okay, so we got 37 total. Let's see where this gets us. Did I have any more in here? Oh! Whoa. That was really... This is really weird lag. The bigger the base gets, the more lag you get, unfortunately. So, I don't have any more. I was hoping that I'd have maybe a few more in there. But, nope. Okay, so let's see here. How far will this get us? Oh, this is going to look so nice once we've got a roof on it. I'm also going to start putting some plant species X on it as well. So I need to craft up some ceilings and start letting them get water. Now, with my plant species X... Oops, sorry. Hit the mic. Anyway, with my plant species X, I just let the rainwater fill them up, and they don't need any more water than the 600 that the large crop plot can hold. So you don't have to worry about ever like irrigating them. Just wait till the water fills up with rain, and then you're all set. That's all you'll need is that initial 600, and you're set. So I'm gonna start putting up some ceilings so that I can actually get the plant species X like beginning to grow. And we should have this all squared away pretty soon. Like I said, the metal requirement for this is so high. It's taken so much for this little build right here. But it's going to be really worth it. This is going to be the safest part in the base to store our dinosaurs probably. At the moment, at least. So, anyway, I'm going to gather a few more things. We need to still build ceilings as well. I need more walls and more ceilings, so I need even more metal. I think I've got a decent amount. Nope. Let's see how much I've got. So I've got like maybe 600 cooking in there, maybe 600 in here. About, I don't know, 900 in there. Okay, so we've got a decent amount, but I'm still going to keep stocking these up as we go. It just takes so much time to cook these without an industrial forge. Okay, so something else has happened. I was up gathering metal on the other mountain over there because I cleared out this one, and it said my Allosaurus was killed by an Allosaurus, so... What is happening over here? Oh, he's over in the corner? What the heck? How did that thing get in here? I thought one of my... I'm pretty sure I left one of these wrecks on neutral just to keep this from happening. What the heck is going on here? Okay, I guess he came in and killed it. Now, I do... Oh, I can't pick up Allosaurus? Now, I can't... No, that Rex is on neutral. What the heck, man? Why couldn't you have stopped this from happening? The Allosaurus was right by you. Alright, let's kill this thing quick. We'll upper you. Could tame it. Nah, it's only 55. Screw it. We're killing it. Why would you come in here and kill my Allosaurus? Why'd you have to do that? Oh, that stinks. Anyway, I do have a stego in here as well. I'm going to knock out this stego so that we can start getting some kibble from these. It's only a low-level one for, you know, like using as a kibble farm. So I'm going to whistle all these on passive since that Rex wasn't of use anyway. So I'm going to knock out this stego here quick, and we'll be right back when I've got enough for all these ceilings, because I'm still waiting for those to cook. Okay, so I actually knocked out an 85 Pteranodon as well. Holy crap, that was an easy tame. Okay, don't eat all my kibble, man. Awesome. Tamed out at 126. So this was just flying over the base. I've been trying to get all the 100 plus, but I can't find any. They're always like, oh wait, what is it? What's going on? You just like pushed me into the rock. Stop this. Okay. All right. This stego's actually almost tamed up here as well. Let's see what he's at. Now his food has been down for quite a while. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, look at that. He's down like 3,600 food. He should pretty much tame up from this, I'd assume. Cool. Okay, so this is just going to be our first kibble stego, I guess, because I want to get a bunch of those because that's the kibble for Argents, and I've seen quite a few good Argents that I wouldn't mind kibble taming because there's a ton of them just like on the mountain over there, so I might as well take advantage of that and tame up some good ones with kibble. Now, this has been cooking up for so long. I've been just trying to stock these as much as possible, but we should have a decent amount of ceilings. I've got some set up, like I said, just so that I could get the crop blocks filling up with water so the plant species X could grow. So let's see here. Grab all these. Okay, so that's like 300 there. How many ceilings can we make with that? 9? Okay, that should do for now. As long as we've got like a decent size roof over the head of the Quetzal, at least he'll be protected until we can fill in the gaps. So let's see here. Okay, so throw down these ceilings. Just waited for those to craft up there. No, you're making this difficult for me, Quetzal. Now I placed it like diagonal. Now it looks like crap. That's okay. Whatever. We're probably going to actually be expanding above this part anyway, so these will probably just be for now, just to protect the top of this part until we expand along. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm pretty happy about how it turned out. It did take a lot longer than I would have hoped, but anyway, at least we've got a good storage area for the Quetzal. I'll be able to move in a ton of stuff here as well, like all the birds, hopefully. Okay, so we should be all set for now. I need to build like, I don't know, 10 more ceilings just to go across there, but otherwise we're all good. I like how this is kind of coming together. I definitely need to add a lot more turrets because there's some spots that my turrets can't hit at the moment, so I definitely need to start filling those in, but I think that looks pretty good. So that's where we're going to stop for today. If you liked the video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You all have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.